The Angels have won the first 2 games and have a chance to sweep a series at home for the first time since last July when they did it to the Yankees. There's Soriano, who has had some outstanding outings, and the Angels hoping for one tonight.
Yeah, trying to get that first W at home as a starter, and hopefully he'll be able to get that going against this team, especially when you look at the top of the order.
Arise will send one towards right center field, and that's going to get in for a base hit.
And watch out, David Macias.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Here is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he bounces one softly toward Rengifo, who kicks it in fair territory. Arise tries for third. Renifo's throw is in plenty of time. Arise taking a chance, makes the first out of the game. Now, that is some bad base running right there from Luis Arise. Rengifo couldn't believe that Arise was trying to run. He really wasn't going that hard after the ball. But even so, he still had Arise by about 15 feet.
1 out and 1 on, and here's one grounded to second. This could be 2. Flip the second one, relay to first. That's a double play to get Machado, and just like that, the inning is over. So Padres sent 3 batters to the plate in the first inning. They had 2 hits, and there were 3 outs.
And on the mound is Dylan Cease.
28-year-old, a 13th start of the season, his 6th against the Halos. Boy, if he can get some support, he's only received 2 runs of support, a few in more than half of his starts.
Left-handed hitting Nolan Shonowell will lead off.
2-2 on Shonowell. There's a high fly ball, right center field, hit pretty well. Merrill is back for it, out near the wall. That is gone! Leadoff home run, Nolan Shonowell, and it's 1-0 Halos.
He took that slider and crushed it out to right center field.
That is the first home run of this series for either team.
And the batter now is Rengifo. Grounds it right to the first baseman, and Arise will solo to the bag. So a quick out there, 1 away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Taylor Ward. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good slider. And he comes back to strike him out. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Angels with a 1-0 lead. And the left-hand hitting Willie Calhoun coming up.
Turns on this and lines it to right, and coming in to make the catch is Fernando. Went into the slide to make the grab off to the side. And Fernando makes the catch that ends the inning.
Cronenworth, Profar, and Peralta in the second inning against Jose Soriano. 3 ground balls, 3 outs.
So a couple of quick innings for Soriano. That was just the 10-pitch inning, and we'll head now to the bottom of the second.
Hoppy lines it past third, a base hit.
That was a rocket by O'Hoppy.
O'Hoppy is aboard with 1 down. 1 out, 1 on for Joe Adell, the right fielder for the Halos. Line and caught by Kim. Took a look towards first, but this holds onto the baseball. No chance to get O'Hoppy as Adell lines out to short for the second out.
Neto has the notorious B.I.G. as his walk-up music, and he has taken on some of the persona as Big Papa.
Oh, his teammates really love it, too.
There's a high drive out toward left field. Back for it is Profar. He's out near the wall. Big Papa has hit a 2-run homer, and the Angels have a 3-0 lead.
You know what, after that swing, Wayne? Yeah, he's Big Papa.
Big Papa territory indeed. The Angels have hit a couple of homers now off Dylan Cease in the first 2 innings of this game. The first time this year Dylan Cease has allowed 3 runs in the first 2 innings of the game.
Pitch 30 for Cease, and a swing and a miss as he strikes out Parrish to end the inning. So a 1-out walk for Kim. First walk allowed by Soriano in tonight's game.
Brings up Camposano. This is a double play target. Kim has a big lead, not running, and there's strike 3 call.
Wow, that's gift. You can see by about almost a baseball and a half, 2 baseballs off the plate. Hoppy tried to bring that back in, got the call.
2 down. Really the only Padre that has hit the ball in the air tonight is Luis Arise, who lined a single to right center field his first time. Arise hits a ground ball right at Kyron Paris. Soriano puts up another 0 in the third. Dylan Cease has been one of the toughest pitchers in the National League to square up so far this year.
So far, the Angels, though, have had some pretty good swings against them.
Swing and a miss. Shonwell strikes out. Third strikeout for Dylan Cease. First out of the third inning. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Taylor Ward. Fly ball headed towards right field. Incoming is Fernando. He gets there, makes the catch up over his head. A 1-2-3 third inning. Ground ball again, but this one into left center field. And a leadoff single here in the 4th inning.
Padres had Tatis at first, nobody out, and a 1-0 count on Machado.
Chop to third base. Rengifo will go to second for 1. That's all they'll get, as Manny will reach at first. Well, Manny's okay.
Now he is standing in foul territory down the right field line with his hands on his knees, and he appears to be in some discomfort.
Rogo, the head trainer for the Padres, out there checking on him with Mike Schilt. He's been hunched over since and kind of grabbing the quad area, I guess, huh? And we'll see if he stays in this game.
Coming off?
Yeah, he's coming off.
Wow.
So looks like he may be headed back to first base, but talked out of it and coming out of this game.
2 outs, another ground ball out for Soriano. He's had 9 of them. There's a 1 hopper to first, another ground ball out. Jose Soriano gets through the 4th inning as the Angels maintain a 3-0 lead.
Two-way here in the 4th inning, and Lugano Hoppy. Now it's by him. Fastball 98, just a little bit away. Strikeout number 4 for Cease, but it's 3-0 Angels.
Now this is starting to get ridiculous how many ground ball outs we've seen. That is 11 ground ball outs. Now, it's only the 5th inning. Remember that game he had against Texas earlier this year when he pitched into the 8th inning? He had 13 ground ball outs in that game. 2 up, 2 down. Kim with a fly ball.
He thrown the conversation.
A shock to Taylor Ward, who had to look into his glove to make sure he knew what was happening. 1, 2, 3 for Soriano in the 5th.
Stretch of 7 in a row now, retired by Dylan Cease. 3 of those 7 by way of the K. Strike 3 call got him looking. Now 75 pitches deep into his outing. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout on a sweeper. And it's 3 Ks in a row now for Cease. Back-to-back Ks here in the 5th inning.
That was a catcher's interference.
It sounded like it, and it is catcher's interference. Camposano seems surprised as Paris makes his way toward first. So Paris reaches on catcher's interference, which is ultimately an error on the catcher. Now Paris is running. Pitch a strike, throw to second, a good one. It's not in time. Paris outruns the baseball for a steal.
A free chance to get on base there in that catcher's interference. You got to be going right away, and he does. Picks up his first stolen base of the year.
First at bat with the runner in scoring position for either team today. Grounded back towards the mound, the high hop, but Cease has got it, and he throws to first for the out. That will end the inning.
Plenty of it tonight with 11 ground ball outs. Luis Camposano struck out his first time. The only strikeout for Soriano, who has relied on his sinker very heavily tonight. Line drive and a base hit there for Camposano. That breaks him 0 for 29 as he has a line drive base hit to start the 6th inning. He's now the top of the order, although it looks a little different without Manny Machado, who left this game with an injury.
So now Arise with a man aboard, nobody down.
On the ground and into left field, a base hit. Trying to go first to third is Camposano. He's headed to third. Throw is going to nowhere. It gets thrown away. It's going to go near the Padres dugout. Camposano will score, and the Padres are on the board as Arise gets to third. That throw was to nowhere from the left fielder Taylor Ward. Arise ends up at third base. Still nobody on the inning. Here's Fernando. To right field. Incoming is Adele, and he can't catch it. From third comes Arise, and it's a 1-run ball game.
Tatis is 3 for 3 after his RBI single. It's Donovan Solano after Machado had to leave the game with an injury. There's a ground ball. Soriano knocked it down. Throws to second base. Paris to first. Not in time. Solano now at first base. The batter is Cronenworth. There's a bunt back toward the mound. Soriano will be directed to throw to first, and he retires Cronenworth. Not a great bunt either. Right back to the mound. So Cronenworth is retired. Another ground ball out for Soriano. Makes 13 for the night, tying his season high. There's a hot shot out towards center field. Pilar got a good jump after it. He makes the catch.
He had to get on his horse there to flag that one down. A long out. That one hit over 390 to straightaway center. The inning is over.
The Angels have not had a hit since the home run by Zach Neto in the 2nd. Renifo smacks one the other way and has a base hit.
That's a great swing. That's a slider out over the plate, away, went with the pitch. Almost a swing like Arise would do.
Still hitting in the high 90s despite being nearly 100 pitches in.
Yeah, he's riding a four-seam fastball effectively.
In the air to right field, down the line as Tatis heads over towards foul ground. He'll make the catch in foul ground. Second out of this 6th inning. And some high fives.
1-2. Pilar swings, sends one in the air mile high to center, not deep at all. Jackson Merrill comes in, camps underneath of it. He makes the catch. Dylan Cease goes 6. He allowed 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts.
Adam Simber will take over.
Simber has had some trouble with his control lately. He's given up a base hit to Merrill here in the 7th, and then Kim reaching on the fielder's choice. Padres with tying and go-ahead runs on as Campusano pops it up. Infield fly rule should be in effect here as Shotwell makes the catch in fair ground. Now 2 down. It's a big out. You still have to face Arise. Arise lifts a pop-up left side. Neto moving over, taking control. Calling makes the catch.
What a play. What a pitch by Simbers. Pumped up. Got Arise to pop it up.
Here's Ben Joyce in his first big league appearance this year. He's earned his call-up, and now he's trying to maintain a 1-run lead in the 8th inning. Eye-popping velocity from the pitcher who was known as the volunteer fireman when he was at the University of Tennessee with the Volunteers. And Tatis doesn't get intimidated by the big fastball. He lines it through for a base hit. Fernando Tatis now 4 for 4 tonight. He has had 6 hits in his last 7 at-bats. Now 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Moving after it is Adele. Over toward foul ground. He makes the catch.
As he reached towards the seats down in foul territory, and Joyce ends up having a scoreless inning.
Matt Moore was a starting pitcher early on in his career. He's turned into a pretty good reliever, but he hasn't had many saves, just 5 in his career. They were all in 2022.
1-2 pitch. He's grounded down the first base. That's a fair ball. Moore was late getting over, and he's safe. Moore apparently didn't get there. It was close. He's being told to hold on as they get together as a group. Dan Iasani, the crew chief of this crew. See if the tag takes place before the foot.
Oh, he may have gotten him on the thigh before, right there, right?
Yeah.
Before his foot hits the bag.
Yes, and the call now is he is out, and that's going to bring Schilt out.
They're going to say he's out.
Well, Schilt's going to ask, why is it the home plate umpire made that call and the first base umpire made another call?
The call on the field has been changed to out at first base. San Diego has challenged.
This is a different look than the first one.
I mean, Matt Moore, I mean, what a great reaction by him, right? Knowing that he's not going to beat him to the bag. So just take a swipe tag and take your chance.
After review of the call on the field, it's confirmed. The runner is out.
You hardly ever see a call reversed on the field by the umpires in that manner, especially on a play at the base like that. Now 2 outs. Pops it up. On the infield, Zach Neto is there. He's got it. Saying goodnight to the Padres. The Angels have swept San Diego. Another close game, another close win.